Hello, beautiful people. I know that you can hear the damn racetrack outside my house. You know, I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, you know what? I don't know how to make people stop thinking the road outside my house is a racetrack. And I'm also past the point of thinking that after 2 years of living in this house and you all knowing that every time I film anything it sounds like a racetrack outside, me thinking anything's gonna change and you all actually pay attention at this point. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I love living on NASCAR Speedway. Hoping at some point in the next 6 to 8 months I will no longer live next to the freaking NASCAR speed park, because you know, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of stopping and cutting the clip out and then like continuing. It just makes my editing process a little more complicated than it needs to be for a booktube video. I'm just saying. Anyway, hi, happy new reading vlog. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I haven't done a weekly reading vlog in a minute. I didn't do one last week because I knew that there wouldn't be a video out this week, like reading vlog wise, because I originally had planned 7 videos for 7 days. Yeah, we're ended up doing a lot more than that, but one video got dropped, but it's fine. We're not worried about it. There's a Dallas. He says hello. And goodbye, apparently. I don't know what he's doing. Actually, Dallas, please get on my feet. They're cold. I really want to read Lolita for some reason. Like, that is just high priority. At the top of my TBR right now, for some damn reason, is Lolita. I still don't understand why. If someone else can explain that to me, maybe I'll know. I don't know. But I own Lolita physically. And, like, I went and picked it up off my bookshelf, and I was like, I want to read this. And my brain was like, Tamika, just put the book back down, because you are absolutely not going to read that physically. So I'm going to see if I can find the audiobook or the ebook for me to just read it physically, because I want to read it. I just don't want to sit down and like go through the physical copy, because that sounds like effort I don't have. So I'm going to check Hoopla, see if there's an audio, see if there's like an ebook on Libby or something. That way I can read that, because I don't know what it is about me wanting to read about a pedophile right now. Probably because I didn't shut up about pedophiles in my last video I filmed. I don't know. Would you look at that? The audiobook is not in the catalog. That's pretty devastating. I'll give you a hint that I was so devastated that on Friday of the same week, I still hadn't tried to even find a copy of Lolita outside of this night. Take that for what you will. But, you know, it do be like that sometimes. It might actually be in the Libby catalog. Let's look at that. There's 32 people waiting to listen to Lolita. Wait, let's go to Scribd. See if Scribd has it. This is just, let's go through every book app I have and see if that book is on that app. I have a ton of arcs that I need to read. Am I going to? Probably not. I'm in like this really, really weird reading slump where I'm just kind of like, what are books? What is a Kindle? What are audiobooks? I don't know. I started listening to Corrupt by Penelope Douglas and I got 17% through the book and I was like, no, I currently do not want to do this. If you want me to be completely honest with you all, I'm pretty sure I'm just really stressed out. Valid. Because of a lot of things. If you all want to know how stressed out I am, I did not finish last week's episode of Raw and didn't realize that I didn't finish it until tonight, because they were talking about stuff that happened last week on Raw and I had no idea what they were talking about. And I was like, this is new to me. Love that. It's currently 10 o'clock on a Monday night. There is not Raw on my TV. I turned it off because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So if that tells y'all where my stress levels are, that's how you can tell I am seriously stressed out or highly anxious, is if I'm not watching my wrestling the way I'm supposed to. Because I love wrestling, and literally stopped to see my uncle today because he's my mechanic. He's like, hey, take care of your damn car. We gotta go watch the wrestling, because me and him are gonna go watch the wrestling with my girlfriend and my aunt. And it's very exciting times over here in the, can't call them the Tomes household anymore. The Tomes family. The library family? My family. I don't know. It's no longer just, you know, yeah, he loves wrestling more than me, and I did not think that was humanly possible, and I think it's really cute. Books that we're gonna read this vlog, I don't have a damn clue. I seriously don't. Do I have a theme? No. Do I know anything I remotely want to read? Not really. There's so many things that I just need to get to that I haven't. And like, I'm looking at my Kindle right now. You know, there are some things I need to get to. I need to continue reading The Catch by Kay Carty because I need to make some more content for her. She's one of the authors I'm working with. I also need to read Monsters Under My Bed. I'm 15% through that. I don't know anything about it outside of, it's about this girl who like goes to Australia and then she comes back. The reason she left is because there were like these monsters under her bed. I also have a book called Home Invaded, which is a horror, extreme horror, and I think it's looking kind of like a haunted house. I don't really know for sure. Also, I found Bride of Demons, which is a Why Choose dark paranormal, which sounds perfect and like right up my alley. I have a shit ton of arcs I need to get to. I have Kiss Her Once, which is a sapphic. I have 5 Survive, which is a horror. I have The Siren's Mistress, which I need to get to sooner rather than later because I was very excited about that arc. And the author sent it to me and I didn't get a chance to read it before it came out. So I might actually read that pretty soon. That might be on the list for this week. Do we want to see if I can read 7 books in 7 days? Tamika is in a reading slump. Does not want to finish a single book. How about we decide to read 7 books in 7 days? You know what that sounds like? A reading slump waiting to happen. And we are already on day 1 and I've barely even started a book today. So, I mean, yeah, great idea. Let's do it. I don't have a clue what I'm going to be reading tonight. I might start reading something. I truly don't know. If I do, I'll let you know tomorrow. I'm going to go get my eyelashes filled in tomorrow because this set still looks perfect. And this set over here is just like, did you have eyelashes in? The answer is yes. The answer is also, I somehow, even when I sleep on my back, end up sleeping on this side of my face. I don't know how it happens. Witchcraft is what I'm calling it. I'm saying it's freaking witchcraft. My dog is going barkity bark bark bark. I am tired. I got new lashes, as you all can see. They look like spider webs. Not spider webs, spider legs. Oh my god. So my lashes said they were not going to stay over here. They said, no, Tamika, I don't know who you think you are, but you are not allowed to have eyelashes. Sorry about it. And I love my eyelash extensions, so I'm just over here like, I hate that they keep coming out. So it's been 3 weeks though, but they still should not have fell out as much as they did. So I was telling my lash tech and I was like, hey lady, listen, I really want to keep these eyelashes, but like this is not normal. And she's like, no, that's not normal. We're pretty sure that I am a really rough sleeper. And that even though I'm falling asleep on my back, I'm ending up on my side with this side of my face on the pillow, which would make a lot of sense. So what we did as a solution is she just did them real thick this time in hopes that as they fall out some, it won't be as bad, you know, it would be normally if she just did my normal light, like woospier, not as full look. So fingers crossed that my lashes stay freaking put because I love them and I don't know how I'm gonna go without lashes now because you see me, just eyelashes and eyebrows and I look put together. I might not look put together, I might look ridiculous, but I would rather you all tell me that I look adorable. Finished a book today. Who am I? I read a book today. Let me tell you what it was called because it was a horror book. And I mean, I know that that's not surprising, but it was like the second horror book I'd read all month. And I was like, oh, okay, this is why I'm in a reading slump. It's because I'm only reading romance and I'm not letting myself have any horror. And it's really weird because I went from, I just don't think I'm a horror reader, I'm a romance reader and that's it, to I'm a horror and a romance reader, and if you don't give me both genres in equal measure every single month, I will absolutely shit my pants because I'll be so upset. You know, you could take that out of context and that would sound really bad. Anyway, the book I read was called Horror in the Woods. This book is by Lee Mountford. Now, was this a fantastic horror book? I honestly, like a 3.5. I didn't regret reading it. Let me tell you what it's about. My Goodreads review says The Hills Meet Eyes meets Wrong Turn. Because The Hills Have Eyes meets Wrong Turn is not wrong. It's not like the least accurate description I could give it, right? Like, it's not completely inaccurate. It's also not completely accurate, but it was very close for what I was at the time. Anyway, this book is about this group of people. These four, let me put my phone down. These 4 teenagers. And, or maybe they're college people. I don't know. They're 4 people. We have Ashley, we have Kim, we have Craig, and we have Tim. Now, why did I remember their names? I don't know, but I also remember Benjamin's the dad, and Claudia's one of the twins, and Ted's one of the twins. Don't remember what Mama's name is. Anyway, we have lots of people in this, and I'm actually remembering names, which is very weird. I don't do that very often. I usually forget names immediately after finishing the book. Actually, normally I forget names while I'm reading the book, and I'm like, who is this? No, you're not in here, whatever. So we have Kim and Tim and Craig and Ashley. Ashley's dating Tim and Craig is dating Kim. Wow, those names are similar. They stumble upon a dead body, and Craig decides he's got to save the day and be like the honcho man and do something with the body. I don't know. He could have just walked by it and alerted the authorities, which, you know, in horror movie land would be the smart option. But in horror movie land and horror book land, when I say horror movie, I just mean horror land in general, that's not what the characters are gonna do. So he walks up to this man. This dead man has his entire face gone. And he's not dead. And he starts attacking them. So then Tim just bashes his brains in, right? I'm just like, okay, cool, we bashed his brains in. And there's these rumors that this town, like this little part of the woods, is home to this family of cannibals. You see where this is going. Family of cannibals. And when I tell you that we do in fact have a family of cannibals and that we get to see the family of cannibals up close and personal, was physically cringing at some of these descriptions because I was like, ew, gross. No, thank you. I don't like that. Then I continued to read, obviously, because I like to torture myself. The things you do when you like to be uncomfortable with books. So yeah. I'm giving it a 3.5 because the story wasn't perfect, but it was enjoyable enough for me to continue reading it. Was very gross. That was a 10 out of 10. Gross factor, oh my god, it was so nasty. Oh my god, like literally the nastiest thing ever. It's fantastic. I love how nasty it is. We literally have a person, like a human who is one of the captives, eating another person because like she's trying to like prove something. But we have people being eaten alive, literally eaten alive. So like take that. If you can't handle that, just don't read the book, because like that, oh my god, yeah, one of them's eaten alive. Lots of graphic depictions of a lot. This is an extreme horror. Did I mention that? I also started reading Monsters Under My Bed, which is the monster romance that I'm trying to finish by tomorrow. You're asking me, Tamika, why are you trying to finish this by tomorrow? And it's because my dumbass has a video that's supposed to go up with Ava, and I forgot to read one of the books I was supposed to be reading for it. And I need to finish it. And it's Monsters Under My Bed. And I'm just hoping that I enjoy this enough to recommend it. I think I'm going to. And I'm like 20-some% through it. So am I going to make it in time to film the video tomorrow? Great question. I don't know, to be quite honest with you, but I am on page, hold on, Kindle. I am on page 50. I am 27% through this book right now. So, do you think I'm gonna make it through it? Put it down in the comments if we think that I'm gonna actually read the book. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, by the way, I'm also reading this book in my recommendation video, because I am leaning towards that's what I'm probably gonna have to do. But we're gonna try really hard not to do that. So we'll see what happens. Still have that dying urge to read Lolita, and I cannot figure out why. I cannot figure out why. So we might read Lolita in this vlog. I don't know. Everything in me is like, go get the book off your damn shelf and just read it. The other part of me is like, you do not have the attention span to try to sit down and physically read a classic. No, you're not gonna do it. Read the damn audiobook. So that's where we're at. I have a lot of fun videos planned. Oh my god, you all have no idea how excited I am. And I have so many things. I can't wait to do my reset for this month. Like, I physically cannot wait to do it. Physically cannot wait. And I'm just over here like, I really, really like to do that right now. Please, can I do that right now? Like, let me do that right now. But I can't. I have to wait until the end of the month. I have to wait until the month is over so that I can recap on my goals, because I've not hit my goals yet. So, that's all. I'm just at the point now where I'm rambling, so. I don't have any other reading plans for the week, and I don't really have any other plans in general for the week outside of I ordered the new part for my car that I need to order, and hopefully my uncle gets to put that on my car soon. I definitely have to get more reading done, but I'm gonna go edit the vlog video, not vlog, the video for tomorrow. I need to get ahead on this vlog because it's gonna be a train wreck if I don't, but we'll see, because I gotta get this other video done first because it's due tomorrow. I say it's due, but like, it's gotta go up tomorrow. I love being me. I love putting everything off to the last minute. It's my favorite thing ever. I love it. DNFing Monsters Under My Bed, and I know that no one is shocked that I ended up doing that because I really wasn't enjoying the book, but like the topping on the cake for that one, and I'm trying not to spoil it because it was a pretty decent way through it when I DNF'd it. I'm literally wrapped up like a freaking burrito. It was like 30-some% through the book when I was like, I'm done with this shit. Literally, there was a scene that I'm not gonna go in like specifics about, but someone dies and the doctor comes out to like tell her that someone has died, and it's just worded really weird, and like there's an explanation point behind it, and it does just not seem practical with how a doctor would tell you that a person close to you had died. So I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm okay, thanks. Outside of that, my reading this week has just been like terrible. I've really not been reading a ton, and I just cannot get into the groove of picking a book to read. I don't know what kind of reading slump I'm in, but I am definitely in one, because it has just been like, I can't find anything that's like holding my interest. I have so many books that I've started and tried to read. I tried to read one of the arcs that I had, The Siren's Mistress. I just couldn't get invested in that one. Tried to sit down and listen to audiobooks. Specifically, I started reading one on Scribd, and I started this one while I was getting my hair done today, and this one is The Stillwater Girls. This one, I got 4 chapters in and I just turned it off. I don't know. I also have a couple ebooks that I have that I'm attempting to get through. I really wanted to start reading Home Invaded, which is a extreme horror book. It just never went anywhere. And a friend of mine just published her book. Like, her book just went live. Hi, baby. So I am going to be reviewing that for her. Hi, son. So not only am I trying to read it, which I'll tell you the name of it, hold on, but like I cannot focus. But last night I was at a festival and I actually started reading this while I was in line. Like, I wasn't on the rides. My girlfriend and her sister's fiance were on the rides. I was like hanging out with the other sister, and we were just chilling, you know, just doing our thing because we didn't want to ride the ride that they were on. But the book is called Wildfire. It is a superhero romance. I literally only made it 2% into this. This is, I'm like 10 pages in is where I'm at right now. I don't know anything about it other than it's a superhero romance and my friend wrote it. So I'm gonna be reading it. Literally my reading updates right now are just garbage because I can't get myself to stick to a single book. I have just been trying and failing. I don't know what is going on with me, but I literally cannot get through a book right now. I can't get through literally almost anything, and all I want to do is just sit and like not read, which is weird because I want to read, but I also don't want to read. It's so strange, and I'm like, I don't know what to do about this. This is a dilemma that I have right now, and I don't know how to fix it. Maybe by the next update I will have read something. I literally could not tell you what I could want to read right now though. So, just so you know, don't have a clue, my hair is orange. Does it look any more orange in here? It does. You can tell it's orange in here. So, in the dark it kind of looks red, but it's not. It is 100% orange. To read last night, which is shocking because like I didn't anticipate it, and I was fully intending to read for the majority of today too. And then I went to go see my family. I went and saw my dad and my mom and my sister, and I was like, I don't need my Kindle, like I don't need to take it, I'm not gonna be up there that long. I went up there at like 4 o'clock. No, it was earlier than that. I was up there at like 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock. It's 10. I got home like 15 minutes ago. So I was gone most of the day. In the beginning of the day I was editing, getting shit ready, and just, you know, trying to get my life together, which it's a hard thing to do. I don't do it very well, but I am reading a book. I did read last night. I need to tell you what that book was, and if I could get my Kindle app to open, we'd be in a great time right now. I'd be able to tell you everything. But I started reading 2 things. One thing for a reading vlog I can't tell you about. The other thing I also can't tell you about because it's on my Kindle. It's not on my phone because I didn't check it out through KU. It's an ARC. Okay, well, it's The Siren's Mistress. I think I made it around 6 chapters into this last night, and I'm really enjoying it. The writing style is absolutely phenomenal. Like, it is so easy to consume and like so like interesting. I'm loving the way this world is crafted. I'm loving the premise of this girl has been promised off to the sirens within the like ocean and the sea, and it's like a monster romance because these sirens are monster-like. So I'm very excited to see what happens. The mother of this girl is absolutely not happy that she's being promised off to a siren. She is a virgin, so I'm excited to see what's gonna happen there, how that's gonna go, because we've already had a hero who was not good to her, who has essentially felt like he was owed her virginity, and I don't like that. So I really haven't done any reading, and I really don't know how much reading's gonna happen tonight because it's already 10 o'clock and I'm exhausted. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to edit this vlog and get it like up for my members. Well, you know, no thumbnail or anything, but I'm gonna try to go ahead and get it up for my members. Fingers crossed that I can do that tonight. But yeah, if you're still here, thanks for watching the vlog. Thanks for tuning in. If you're still here, leave me a skull emoji down in the comments, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you're gonna get a lot more vlogs in October. we'll see how that goes. Bye, everyone.
Don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like